Hi, my name is Crystal McIntosh, and I'm going to talk to you about subject and predicate, a story of two best friends. I'd like to introduce you to the two characters in our story, Sally subject and Peter predicate. These two best friends are found together in every complete sentence. Despite being the best of friends, Sally subject and Peter predicate have very different jobs when it comes to creating complete sentences. Although their roles are different, they are equally important. Let's learn about each of our new friends in greater detail. Let's get to know Sally's subject. Sally's contribution to complete sentences is, you guessed it, the subject. The subject of any sentence is the person, place, thing, or idea that is doing something or being something in the sentence. It is who or what the sentence is about. Some examples of subjects include Sally, the apple tree, the ball, or the dog. Now let's get to know Peter predicate. Just as Sally handles the subjects in the complete sentence, Peter places the predicates. The predicate is the part of the sentence that tells us what the subject is or does. Examples of predicates in action include Sally swims, the dog barks, the ball bounces, or the tree stands. How to find Sally subject and Peter predicate. An easy way to find Sally subject is to ask the question, who or what verbs or verbed? The answer to the question is the subject. Peter predicate can sometimes hide in plain sight. To find him, look for the verb in the sentence. Peter predicate's secret spy name is the verb. These two BFFs are simply inseparable. Let's have some fun crafting some sentences with them. We will underline subject in purple and the predicate in green. Sentence number 1. Mandy walks her dogs. The subject is Mandy. Mandy is the noun in the sentence. The predicate is walks. Walks is what Mandy is doing. Sentence number 2. The van has a flat tire. The van is the noun that has the flat tire and is the subject. Predicate has a. Has a is a verb phrase explaining the van and its state of being. Like any best friends, Sally subject and Peter predicate must agree with one another when they play together. Subject-verb agreement simply means making sure a singular subject has a singular verb, like has, is, goes, and shines. And a plural subject has a plural verb, like have, are, go, shine. Let's look at some common mistakes and the ways they can be easily fixed. An incorrect sentence structure would be the dog bark. This sentence can be corrected either by changing the subject to a plural or the verb to a singular verb. So the dogs bark or the dog barks. Another common mistake people make is locating the correct subject. Oftentimes there are many nouns and therefore many subjects. In order to be sure, you must first find the verb and ask the question, who is the verb describing? For example, Jen shrieked at the werewolf's sudden movements. Let's ask ourselves, who is doing the verb shrieking? Jen and the werewolf are both nouns, but since Jen is the one shrieking, Jen is the subject, and not the werewolf. If the werewolf were shrieking instead, he would be the subject and not Jen. We're so glad you came by to learn from Sally's subject and Peter predicate. We'll see you next time.